Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to Cat's Quest. Let's continue. So there is something kind of just like great about let's see if we can pull up what quest we're actually on. Well, the back button doesn't really do that, does it? Okay, now I remember we were taking the blacksmith's items back to him. There's something kind of great about this game in the sense that it feels like there's no way to lose progress or not move forward. The worst case scenario, you could just like run into... Alright, I guess we're going here. Tracks into this ruins. Let's say we clear it out and search inside. Enemies are weak to magic or physical attacks. Interesting. Take note of the color of the numbers that pop out. So is white weak or is red weak? Didn't really explain that much. It's been a day since I last played, so there is a bit of an argument here that I may not be as warmed up as I should be. But yeah, it does definitely feel like you just kind of fall apart, fall forward in your challenges. So now we're getting armor, 2 armor, which I guess maybe you collect armor, and it's kind of like Doom armor where you have to pick it up and then it's extra health. I was thinking armor would be more like it just reduces the base amount of damage, so if something did 7 damage, it would now do 5 damage. Okay. Seemingly I am weak to what's happening there. So magic did 11. There. Whereas... it clearly is a case that this is weaker to... Let's try lightning. Which one was lightning? And then they're getting gold damage there. Alright, lightning just seemed to do a massive amount of damage. And it has kind of a fairly linear attack to it. So, using fire may not be worth it. I think the carriage got eaten by those monsters. Kid is gonna be so sad. Let's report back. So, we need a key. So there's more to this game, obviously, but these dungeons definitely feel like they are fairly small. 27 damage there. 20 damage there, plus 7, plus 7, plus another 7. Fire is better. This is a level 10 dungeon, so we wouldn't want to do that yet. This one is labeled as having a treasure chest in it, so we need to go back. Yeah, we should take a catnap. Refill all of our health. When we were out here, it does seem like that refilled our armor. Yeah, and you can't really see the quests, can you? Here we have the deep forest, and it's saying don't go there. And considering how I got my butt handed to me when I did go there, I think I'll agree with that. Yeah, we'll get this tutorial. You're that dragon blood. Did you know that the deep forest behind me is off limits? Stay away, shoo shoo. Okay, good to know. It does seem like those hints though just stay that stay there. Here we have a loot cave. Let's take on the loot cave. Alright. Like, it seems like doing attacks definitely can give you... Alright, so now this guy is going to do his lightning attack too. And so we now know what the pattern of that attack looks like. We very well may have unlocked the potential of them doing a lightning attack because we unlocked lightning. Like, that very well may affect like the orientation of things. But I can't help but feel like this is just absolutely great. So we did fire there, and it did golden to start with. And then the later burning is not golden. And I can't help but say, I absolutely love this. The way this is playing out and the flow of the game. Like, it is just such a better experience than what you can have in a lot of RPG games, where it is incredibly repetitive and grindy. And if you look at the numbers, you have a case here where the numbers are still mostly very minimal. You're not doing 10 or 20 damage or 100 damage. You're doing 1 to 5 damage. Let's go over here. So this got upgraded to level 5. We also have a helmet here now that would give us more armor. And I think there's probably an argument for that. Let's go talk to this cat. So did you get my shipment? This was the girl cat that they really should have zoomed it in a little bit more. Like, I know I'm at maybe slightly a higher resolution than what they were thinking about for this game, but I'm only at 1080p, so they should have been thinking 1080p. This isn't that old of a game, so it would make a lot more sense if the image was twice as big, relatively, 2 times wide, 2 times long, taking up 4 times the space. There's plenty of room on the bottom of the screen for that. No, it's sleeping with the fishes. No! That was my new season of House of Parchments. I was looking forward to it. I guess maybe that's supposed to be a House of Cards reference. Now I'll never know if Hank Overwood became governor of Pawt City. We're so sorry we failed you, ma'am. Oh, it's alright. Here's your reward anyway. If you still want help with my new armor, you know where to find me. So we get a level up and a full refill. And we still are at a position where we kind of have to... well, this one does 2 plus health, where this one would just do 4 armor in particular. And I guess the question is, how do you refill armor? Three health really isn't that much, so I think you probably do want to go with just armor. And the next one is level 10. And we can buy one thing and that's it. But if you want the quests, you have to do it from this quest board. We have something pointing us this way. If we find any monster inside, we should scratch them all out, alright? Some enemies have faster attack speeds. Try using long-range magic to hit them instead. Alright, well... I'm kind of questioning why this is our current quest. Because I don't think this was our current quest before. It really shouldn't be that hard to clear out the level 1 room. And since we're kind of only getting 1 XP, it may not really be worth our effort. We have to remember, fire also weakens the defense. No sign of the white cat or your sister. Let's get out of here. Or Pawt out of here. Yeah, arguably, I've maybe just gone back to the basic quest, where I haven't been on the basic quest because I was on the quest. No way. It's that white cat. Quick, get him. Now, how did a speck like you defeat my dragon? No matter, I'll just destroy you right now. Wow, it's fairly early to fight this guy. Don't feel too proud, that was just a clone I made with a sliver of my power. No doubt your powers come from the mark you possess. Remarkable. Who are you, and why did you kidnap my friend's sister? Mere mortals like you can call me Drakoth. Mwahaha. If you wish to see your sister again, then follow me. Alright, so I guess I was supposed to have just done this storyline. Ensure puny peasants can't see me. I've ensured the puny peasants can't see me. They're not worthy. Mwahaha. See the great king of cats hiding in this palace? Reduced to a quivering mess because of my power. Okay. Or what about the incessant quests of these town cats? Little do they know that it is my power that causes them their misfortune. Mwahaha. So this was supposed to be a tutorial we were supposed to have done a while ago. Are you like the worthless lives that crawl around these towns, constantly begging for help from heroes on the quest boards? No, somehow I believe you are different. So this was supposed to be a whole tutorial thing. I think the game should have locked us into this before we could have started the quest. And because of that, I shall play a simple game with you. Gain more power. Prove to me that your species can rise above your weak shells. Defeat the dragons I have summoned, and I shall free your sister. Jeez, Drakoth. You're like the most generic villain ever. Aren't those the easiest to hate? Man, how did your sister get caught up in all of this? Well, I guess all we'll have to do is beat Drakoth at his little game then. There's a decent amount of experience. But before we go further, let's make sure you're all geared up. Mr. Kit Kat, it's been too long. Spiri, I told you, you can just call me Kit. I guess maybe that was supposed to happen there. So maybe that was a level 1 dungeon simply because there is possibly a way that you can beat this game at level 1 and you really don't have to level up. You probably would level up, but I wouldn't be surprised if you could beat this whole game without actually equipping any armor or leveling up more than just the main storyline quests, probably ending the game somewhere around 10 or 20, level 10 or 20, whereas if you do everything, I think you'll probably be closer to level 100. You folks looking for weapons and armor, come on in. Alright. Interact with my chest to get new gear, y'all. I mean, I guess we'll do this. That brings up the mage vest, which maybe there's an argument for that. Alright, let's find a watchtower. They know what dragons are. I'm still kind of questioning where the keys are coming from. Ah, cat ventures. How can I help? Oh my, aren't you kitties the cutest things ever? Meow, don't call us cute. Anyway, I've seen a dragon, sir. Here, let me mark it on your map. Press this to zoom out. Yeah, we're over an hour into this game and we're still in tutorialization mode. So, I really wish you could pan on the map, but whatever. So it's going to be a far distant jog in this direction. And it's questionable whether it's worth it to even fight things at this level. Let's see what this quest is. It's a quest 11. Let's see if we can do any of the rest of these and mark things off the map. Monument. Look, there's an inscription on it. The peace the old masters brought did not last long, for the dragons came soon after. So we'll just mark all those off. And we've got to just kind of check every bush. The old masters or gods not only gave us the gift of language, but taught us the way of their kind as well. Still level 10. Seems like the save still takes a decent amount of time. Alright, so when we do this, you can see that magic is not really hurting him. So this one is way more hurt by physical attacks. And then that gave us like 25 XP and 4 gold. So I guess it is worth it. Here you have Twin Peaks, which I guess is a reference to the TV show Twin Peaks. And then it seems like there is a whole section here in the middle that's just one big ring that you're not supposed to go to, called the Furbidden Field. So until we can get past the Forbidden Field, we would have to work our way around the edges of the map. And I guess that is how you can create a fairly large open field area. Interesting, there's an invisible wall here. I can't actually get in those bushes. Meow, this is a really tall mountain. Hey, let's zoom out to see what it looks like. Looks like a cat. Interesting. So we have a furry cave. It may not really be worth your effort to wander around and find the little drops of XP and gold. It may be just a waste of time. Now, best loot is found in caves and dungeons. Yeah, grinding, killing things does seem worth it, but specifically, oh yeah, you have like a level 40, so hold up, you sure about this? You know you already slayed one dragon, but this one feels different. We should try to get a stronger first. A lot stronger. Quests are the fastest way to get stronger. I mean, can we get a general idea of what level he is? I mean, we might as well just see what level he is. Like, he is insanely high. Yeah, one hit kill. He's like a level 50 character. Alright, well then let's just look around to this left area and see what we can do. I do think we may very well just need to have to grind around the overworld or a little bit, or just jump into a section of take like a level 10 quest even though we're level 8. And I guess for 50 we can buy another spell. Touch yourself with the healing paw and your wounds magically disappear. Learn healing paw for 50 gold. By all means, yes. Having a healing spell definitely changes the game. And so we'll equip that to right trigger. And then whatever we put in right bump will be the one we use the least. And if we can just start healing quite a bit. Then that solves the problem. Also, it's kind of fairly obvious, well, that did not heal us much, that the amount it's healing me is not much. So I'm gonna need like 350 gold fairly quickly here. Alright, meat, let's do it. Meat. Which butt kitty wrote this? Me. You're helping us, right? Meow. Sure, rabid kitty. I guess this is another girl kitty, I guess. A merchant sold us some fabulous meat, but we've eaten it all. Help us find some meat, please. Really need that meat. Choking fur balls. She really does. She's ready to pounce. Go, find the meat. Alright. Which, in all fairness, I guess cats probably would want a high diet in meat. Picked up the meat from the monsters. Is monster meat safe to eat? Wait, do you hear that? Erg, meat. Is that they're groaning? Hurry up, we need more meat. Alright. Picked up more meat. I have to go back now. What if they eat you? Here, take the meat. This smells exactly like the merchant's meat. Why are there so many of your furry butts here? It's funny that this cat spirit is getting kind of crass in his language in cat puns. You were slow. We were thinking of eating you. ... It's just a joke. Haha, a joke. Haha, ... Thank you and take this. I wonder if they're like zombies. Let's see. I guess we'll take this and just see if we can defeat bandits in particular. Like, if we are just like one ahead, or one below, we probably can take the guys out somewhat easily. That did 22, but that does more. And see, now we're up to level 10, so I feel safe taking on the other mini level 10 places we had on the map. Plus now we're getting, I think, a decent amount of gold. I do think I may decide to switch back and try and like reduce the amount of armor in favor of the amount of health. Man, just another place with a key. Where do we get keys? Guess we'll go and look at this quest now. More meat. Let's see. Let's go back down and see if we can find some quests. Alright, we'll do Blacksmith's Apprentice at level 10. I'm so excited to help Kid again. Let's go. You cats came back just in time too. We're ready to help, Heart. I need a crucial shipment before I can move on with the armor. You'll see. It's in a shop at the capital city. It's different this time, I swear. This one's important. So just down this way. How much experience would we get killing something like this? And it still feels like that's a decent amount. Ding dong peasant, we're here for the kit's shipment. Forgive me, bandits broke in here and stole Kit's shipment. You've got to be kidding me. It's funny, there was an emphasis on got instead of kitten. Like kitten, K-I-T-T-E-N. The only place the bandits would go would be the bandit cave. Okay. Maybe this is a case where I need to stop going into caves before I have a quest that sends me to a cave. I think that's what I'm learning here. Listen, we can't let these bandits live for what they did wrong. I wiped them out, all of them. The spirit seems fairly bloodthirsty. Alright. So yeah, I think I'm learning my lesson here. I'm about to die, I'm also noticing. That this is a case where the game really doesn't want you to go into the caves and grind. So you do seem to get like some auto locking happens. I'm probably trying to manage my health. That'll teach them to not to mess with Kit, but it doesn't seem Kit's shipment is here anymore. Just a lot of useless gold and treasure. Well, let's go back and give the bad news. Nope, this is still locked. So, keys are still a thing. Wow, you need a massive amount of mana to also heal yourself. To the point where it doesn't feel like you actually are going to be healing yourself that often. I may have wasted money on that spell, and I may very well waste more money on the spell. I'm sorry, Kit, but the shipment got looted. No, that was the last episode of the Pouncing Dead. I guess that's The Walking Dead. My favorite show of all time. You can definitely tell when this game was made, too. Not too many people care about The Walking Dead anymore, even though it's still going on as of this recording. Now, I'll never know if Glenn dies or not. I'm so sorry, we're not worthy. It's okay, I'll live. Good news is that the armor is almost dead. Here's your reward, sweeties. So now we're up to level 11. So what I want to do is probably get away from the armor in favor of more health. But I think that probably is wrong. Yeah. Yeah, we have all these items, and I don't know if we're going to just get an up and down arrow later where we can scroll more, or if we are literally 2 more items and then we are done with the whole collecting. I bet we never get any kind of ranged attack. So I bet there won't be like a bow and arrow, probably not even a short sword. So what's this quest? Level 20. Can't do that one. This area is mostly emptied, so I think we are fairly close to being done. And these characters down here are fairly weak characters still. Yeah, there was no reason for me to really do that. Freedom. That's level 10, let's do it. The mage has gotten back to me, hurry, my mother's waiting. This is the last one, I promise, Growl. I need you to clear out this place I've marked. At least you're clear about it this time. Alright, so off we go to an area. It's a bat cave. Looks like this place is the place. Ready, partner? Interesting, you can't get in it until you've cleared the enemies around there. Alright, level 8 bat cave. Okay. Let's see if we can get all of these guys. They kind of don't move. We now have another staff, which just levels up the staff we already had. Ooh, there's a secret thing. And that leads to something. Well, this is weird. There's a circle around me, and there's a secret path. Has there always been a circle of protection around me, or is that something new? Fish sticks, what's happening? We need to get out now. Yeah, this is such a nicely like dumbed down game for like. I would argue it's even better than like Pokemon, whereas Pokemon is an RPG for kids. Certainly, it's still has a lot of the trappings and problems of your standard JRPG game, in that it is incredibly grindy. I'm just looking for other secret passages and paths. Whereas this is abridged and accelerated the experience quite a bit. A broken circle. Wait. Where's that trail going? So far, the trail. It probably isn't worth it. That circle again. That circle again. So we've made a big triangle area. Wait a clawing minute. It's that helmet from before. He walked away. Something's happening. Roar, I'm free. Wait, that's... He's gone. We must find that growling peasant now. Peasant explained, we broke the spell, but something powerful escaped. Huh? Do I know you? You broke a spell? Yes, you told us to. Oh, meow. I've been having lapses in memory lately. I keep hearing this growling voice in my head. You mean you weren't talking to you at all this time? Oh, Whiskers, what have I done? If it talks to me again, I'll post a notice. So we just helped free some kind of demon. It's kind of weird that this bulletin board isn't just taking both sides of the screen. Like, if it was going to have these many posts, there's definitely a way to improve upon that system and make it more efficient. Let's do the mage search now. You still have the problem, like most RPGs, where you, because certain levels of certain quests are level limited, you can't do the full quest. You have to do part of it and do maybe 2 or 3 other quests, and by the time you get back to the original quest, you probably don't even remember the narrative and the story that's going on. I think Borderlands is kind of a great example of a game where that doesn't happen, and as soon as you get a quest, you can play it all the way to the end, and you can pick up multiple quests at the same time and stack them, and you generally know what is going on always. We found something about the head mage. Come see me now. We probably won't find the head mage until like near the end of the game. Hello, an ancient spell is cast on the head mage. The spell is trapped as magical energy in flasks. What do we do now? We made a potion and will return the head mage's energy once he drinks it. The mage gives you a potion flask. But we don't know where he is. The magic energy kept reaching out to the one place while we were making this potion. I'll mark the spot for you. How much gold do we have? 452. Wouldn't be crazy to upgrade your heal. Maybe if I upgrade the heal, it will be a little bit more efficient. It doesn't feel like there's going to be a case where your magic spells will just naturally upgrade, or you'll get some other kind of currency that naturally upgrades things. There's no one here, but I see tracks. They're doing something very intelligent here, I would say, by using these little track marks in multiple quests and not really having to explain anything. The Witcher 3 had some hunting tracking missions like this, but they were so few and far between, I wouldn't blame anybody for forgetting that they existed at all. Mal, he just went around the long way. Losing his magical energy must have messed up his brain. 2. Frizzy Whiskers. It just goes around again. He must have been mindlessly making rounds. These tracks lead to that cave. The monsters inside might have hurt him. Defeat everything inside. So once again, I have unintentionally grinded. Which that's fine. Like, particularly at this point, because this small bit of grinding is getting us overpowered, which is exactly what we wanted. But we will have to find some keys still. Just go down this way. Now we've run into a problem though, because we now have found that one of the locations has a secret path, which potentially means all the locations have secret paths. And that could mean any and all of the previous places we've been need to be revisited. I kind of wish this halo though would go away. Doesn't seem like there's an option really as far as why there is a ring around our character. It probably subtly adds visibility and makes it more obvious where your character is, which would make some sense because when you're in that fray, it is fairly easy to not immediately be able to see where you are amongst all the effects. Catch a glimpse of a town cat leaving the cave after him. Head mage kitty. ... He's not responding. Hurry, give him the potion. You help the town cat drink the potion? How do you help somebody drink a potion? You saved me, thank you. We're here to save the king. Do you know what happened to him? A white cat appeared in the capital and cursed the king. I tried to stop him, but that's how I lost my magic. How do we destroy the curse? I'll find out. My mages will contact you. Take this as a reward. Meow. All the mages here look the same, huh? Oh well. Can't do this one. I don't think we can do the lowest one. Let's see if this quest is something we can do. We can barely do this one. We found a way to lift the king's curse. So let's do that. So you mage kitties found a solution? Yes, the curse is powered by spirit orbs. So if we destroy those orbs, the curse will lose its power. Sounds like a plan. Leave it to us. I'm gonna go in here and just either pick this or both. I kind of wish it would give us more stats than just saying a level 2, but whatever. Can't upgrade anything else. Alright, now spirit orbs. Sends us up north. And so I imagine we will get sent downward on occasion, but not that often. I also wonder if I could take on this beta runes. Not yet. Plus, I guess it doesn't matter. Like, we should just focus on going where quests tell us to go. If anything, I I feel like this game is a little too focused on doing quests and side quests and not leaving as much openness as you might see in something like Skyrim, because it is very possible in Skyrim for you to simply wander around if you wanted to for a good portion of the game without actually thinking about what quest you're accomplishing or even doing a quest at all. You can certainly get into the grind of in something like Skyrim of just blacksmithing and hunting and building up gold. Whereas in this case, I don't think there will be any real blacksmithing, and hunting to grind gold or XP is kind of not necessary. I don't think it's going to be very necessary at all going forward. Meow, we should be close to the first orb. Oh, is that orb... is the orb going to appear? Why is it on the monster? Okay. Okay. So, his attack sucks terribly because he's spawning spikes all over. The orb shatters and disappears. Alright. Meow, one more orb left. Let's go ahead and take a cat nap. So we are working our way towards the right again. So we do kind of know the general direction in which these things are going to take us. But we once again are very close to... yeah, that does feel like that was a better heal. And armor does seem to just refill over time. Next orb's in that cave. Listen, to break the orb, we need to clear everything out inside. We have another armory here. And it seems like we could probably put a lot of money into just getting more items and leveling up items. I don't even know what quests we could do. So we're going at level 12. See, this is the thing I feared, is that even in this case, we're going to have challenges that are several levels ahead of us. Okay. This is weird because this layout kind of implies that there would be an easy way and a hard way. But it kind of doesn't matter if there's an easy way or a hard way because you've got to clear out the whole floor. Anyways. Wow, I am getting pummeled. Okay. Let's go ahead and take on this guy. And then heal. And then grind this guy and let our armor kind of fill up. I'm using these characters basically as mana batteries to refill. So then I can run around and fight the other guy. This is still a level 15. Well, that was a waste. There we go. Just grab this as we're going. Squire Axe. That actually I think is better than what we've got. It would reduce our health a little bit, but it would increase our magic. But then it would reduce our physical damage. Yeah, it looks like if everything was equal, you actually would probably just want physical damage increased to the maximum as far as a weapon in your hand, or magical damage to increase to the maximum if you are going to focus heavily on magic use. Feel the orb shatter and disappear. We destroyed it, but something doesn't feel right. Let's go outside and see if anything's changed. Yeah, it definitely does feel like, unless I've just missed a few quests somehow, there's no good way in which you're going to be able to grind up and always be ahead. It seems like they're going to try and keep you below. Head mage, the spell's not broken. I think the last spirit orb is contained within the king. What? We can't destroy the king? I'll have to pull the orb out and banish it. Once I'm ready, we'll save the king together. Okay, level up. And weirdly, I think we are back to fighting the dragon, are we not? As far as the quest goes. Like that's our main quest right now. So what's the difference between buying a 5,000 gold and a 50? Why isn't there a 500 option? Because it does kind of feel like what would happen is you could just constantly buy the small 50 gold things over and over again, and that would slowly increase your levels, unless we're going to hit a point where the 50 gold things don't level you up. The catnip cure, let's do that one. This will be our last quest. It is strange that the town is completely empty, but there's still a quest ward. Release, my sister is ill. Will someone help us? Well, come on, let's go see what these peasants need. Oh, cat adventurers. Are you here because of the quest? Please, my twin sister is so ill. I don't know what to do. Peasants, no fear. Your saviors are here. Catnip, please find some herbal catnip. It can cure anything, I know it. There's some growing near the mountain east of here. Please hurry, I don't know how much time she has left. Okay. This is just gonna once again, I think, take us into a new area. This should be the place, but where's the catnip? Oh no, brace yourself, ambush. You want to be careful here not to end up fighting even more people. Oh, the way the monsters trampled all over the catnip. Let's head back. Maybe we can come up with another plan. And see, now this is a floating gold. How much is that worth? 10 gold. It really isn't that much. And then it definitely feels like you could have gotten back here. Level 9 hidden cave. That's probably it as far as levels, too. I wouldn't be surprised if level 99 is the max. Monument. Look, there's an inscription here. The dragons proved too much for the old masters, but at the darkest hour the dragon blood appeared. Wonder if there's more to this. We're just wandering around the edges avoiding the dragon. 10 XP. Let's see. The dragon blood were sole reason for the dragon's defeat. The dragon war met its end soon after. Wonder if there's more of this. So we're mostly clearing out the field, but not doing an absolute great job at it, certainly, because we are limited. Do a little bit of grinding. Why are we talking to the mage at this point? Stay away from the twin towns. This is your final warning. What in the world? The door aches open, revealing a long abandoned house. What? Where are the peasants? ... No way, we couldn't have just imagined all of it, right? If we have time, we should check out the town and the opposite side. Interesting, you just straight up can't do anything for a brief second there. Okay, well, there's maybe a new quest to the right. There's a quest to the left. There's no less than 2 or 3 places that either we can't reach or we're a fairly high level, and there's kind of no reason to go inside a cave if we don't have a quest telling us to do it. So there's actually very little to do on this map. The way everything is kind of set up, it is a fairly linear experience, more than I thought it would be. Maybe slightly too linear for an RPG game. Item-wise, I think we've pretty much are approaching a max here. Obviously, there's one more hat to be collected, one that would increase either your attack or will increase something like health and magic or health and armor. Way it's lined up, I would suspect it might be just a spiky helmet that increases your attack. And then the vest has one that increases your health, one that is health and armor, one that's magic, and one that's just armor. So in between that, I would suspect maybe there's one that's magic and health. Skills wise, Flamethrower is doing 21 damage, but then does more damage later, whereas Lightning only does 29 damage pretty much at all. And then Healing does 35 HP, but none of those statistics were actually told to us until after we had bought the items. We haven't taken even a single step forward as far as getting whatever the next 2 things are, as far as either quest collectible items or some other level of collectibles. There's plenty of room on this screen alone for keys if you just needed to indicate how many keys you have, but if there's a whole bunch of other collectible items, that could be a thing. And oddly, there is kind of no stats screen, and you would just kind of expect there to be a stats screen that was more separate and had more numbers to it, but I guess it's fine that that doesn't really exist, and they are just telling you health, armor, attack, magic, things like that. That's all you really need to know, at least at this point. But I would say now, 2 hours into the game, it does feel like if you were looking for more depth, you probably aren't going to find it. Now, the good thing is I wasn't looking for more depth, I was looking for less depth, so I am basically being satisfied as far as my desires, but I may end up regretting my own desires because this game might get somewhat gatekeepy, somewhat difficult, somewhat boring, somewhat repetitive. We are very much just going from point A to point B, killing something and then going back to point A. Anyways, that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.